Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video and my name is Brains. So, in this video I'm going to tell you about the 6 things I hate about Pokemon. I mean, the Pokemon in the Pokemon series, that they broadcast on TV. So, the first thing is the Pokemon in the Pokeballs. When they catch a Pokemon with such a ball, it's a red-white ball, they that Pokemon, it turns immediately in a kind of laser, a red laser, a shapeless red laser, and he jumps in a Pokeball. That's so totally ridiculous. But what's really disturbing is that nobody thinks about that there are Pokemon that are 6 feet tall. What am I saying? Some are 20 feet tall. They are sometimes bigger than a house. And they have to fit in one single little tennis ball sized Pokeball. How should you feel? And they sit there sometimes days and days. I hope that Pokemon never are claustrophobic, because I will be worried. I will be terribly worried. Somebody, please call the WWF, because I can't handle it. It's animal abuse. Please. This stuff an animal is such a small thing. It's not the right thing to do. Okay. Calm breathe, Thibaut. In. Out. Okay. Second one. Team Rocket. I'm not talking about the great organization, but about 2 stupid criminals with a cat as a pet. Well, they compared to their other criminal organization, they have no black clothing but white clothing. I don't see the point of that. Okay. And one of the persons, they are a boy and a girl, James and Jessie. The girl, she has so many gel in her hair. She has a ponytail with only, I think, 3 pounds of gel in it, of 30 tubes of gel. I don't know. But one thing I'm sure about that hair: if she turns her head and a person, sorry, I almost said Pokemon, and a person stands beside her, and she turns her head, she can knock that person out with her hair. I'm serious. How the hell does she pass through a door? Yeah. Okay. And they have a pet. It is a Pokemon with a piece of gold pasted to his forehead that can talk. That. And one more thing. One more thing. All those years that Pokemon is broadcasted, they have only one purpose in those series: to catch Ash Ketchum's Pokemon, and they're never succeeded. So they wanna be good criminals, but they aren't even capable to win from a Pokemon from a 10-year-old kid. They can't even steal a Pokemon from a 10-year-old. I'm sorry, really. Please quit and go to work in a Burger King or gonna sell hot dogs. Please do something better with your life. Please get a life. GAL. Okay, so let's go to the irresponsible part on that series. It's also in the games, the thing. Well, I understand it right. He's 10 years old, and his mom has no problems at all to kick him out of the school, and let him go through a whole region without any persons with him, only on himself, with a Pokemon him in the beginning, whatever. But the point is, he talks to strangers. He talks to strangers. He can be abused. He can be he can lose his money. He can. Come on, a 10-year-old living alone in a region. Somebody call the police. Come on, or children's protection. I'm sorry, but I don't think that I'm going to let my kid out in the wilderness and hope that he will be alright and return in 3 or 4 months. And yeah, the point is, that's the most irresponsible mother that I ever saw in my life. So then what's the next one? Oh yeah, what me annoys. In the video games, there are always at the start of the video games that you can choose between a water Pokemon, a fire Pokemon, and a grass Pokemon, like Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, or just that sort of stuff. But he always starts with those Pikachu. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. But after that, he starts immediately to catch those 3 other Pokemon. Those 3 Pokemon where you start in the game. So then he has in the first season he had a Pikachu, Squirtle, a Charmander, and a Bulbasaur. I'm sorry, but there's already 4 Pokemons, and I'm sorry, it's not realistic that you catch all 3 starters. I'm sorry, it's no fun anymore. But anyway, also a thing that I've number 4, it's a very lame thing, the Pokédex. When there is a Pokemon suddenly appears out of the bushes and he wanna catch it, first what he's gonna do is not throwing a ball to that Pokemon or stun the Pokemon or blah blah blah, or trying to catch the Pokemon. No, what he does is that strange device called the Pokédex, and Normally I should catch a Pokemon directly, but first that computer makes a whole speech and and uh, and with a miracle that Pokemon always is there, is still there. A Pokemon supposed to be or half a mile further in that time. Why doesn't that Pokemon run away? Really? Does that Pokemon wait until that fucking speech is ending from that machine? Ah. Okay. Well, the last thing is that Pokemon always say their own name, nothing else. So else, like Pikachu or Bulbasaur or any whatever, every Pokemon only says their own name. And by the way, I can tell you something. The thing that Pikachu says, Pika Pika, it's actually a Japanese word for shiny. That's a Japanese word for shiny. Pika Pika. So, well, those were the six things that I hated about Pokemon, the Pokemon series. Oh my god, am I already recording 12 minutes? It's my longest video from now on. So, let me say this. Thank you also for so much for watching. Always wear a tie, don't forget to subscribe, and I see you in the next time. Bonsai!